Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I might be blocked on the Twitter of the twat by MCU Direct, but can't do anything about me going to the website or looking at incognito windows. But they are crying. They are crying because She-Hulk has received apparently the most 1 stars of any of the MCU shows on IMDb. Interesting that they're actually singling out IMDb, but I'm going to go into my thoughts and opinions on that momentarily. Let's just read a little snippet of this. Wah! Wah, wah, wah! Wah, 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 wah! Wah, wah! I'm sorry, I should be translating this for you. Let me just translate this wah. Why She-Hulk's review bombing is worse than Disney Plus's, oh my god, other Marvel shows. This is bad, people. This is serious business. The CGI Green Lady is serious business. Stage 4 of the MCU has introduced an impressive slate of new heroes and villains. Nope. But in terms of real-world MCU baddies, that title may belong to review bombers. Carrying on. Many of Marvel Studios' latest projects, such as the dogshit Eternals, the dogshit Moon Knight, three episodes of that and I was out, and Ms. Marvel, which was boring and just stupid. Just no reason to carry on watching it. There was no hook. There was no real development of character in the first episode, even though they could have. Some pretty visuals. That's it. Have faced backlash from online reviewers due to cultural. Okay. Just picking up on that. I know I've said this before. I'll say it again. Marvel, Disney, they keep saying over and over and over again, if you can't see yourself represented on that screen, then you can't relate to anything. So when you put up cultural shows, why aren't people abiding by your own determination? Oh, no, we're talking... No, you still have to watch it if you're not part of this culture. If it's not part of your... Basically, it's just it's a stab at white people. For some reason, corporations who have a product to go out to a marketplace want to keep taking stabs at a huge portion of it. And then wonder why. Wonder why. People are just like, nah, I'm out. No reason to watch this. Don't want to watch it. Want a 1-star review it on IMDb. And you wonder why. Of course, they don't wonder why. They're just this stupidity. Stupidity. Cultural or divisive content. Hello? Are you fucking stupid? Hello? Dumbo? Of course people are going to get backlash from divisive content. The hint is in the divisive word. Are they seriously? Did the person that write this have you got a brain? Have you got a brain, McFly? McFly. Oh my god! Doesn't divisive mean we all come together and sing Kumbaya? No, not really. And representation. Well, yeah, people in the fandom sphere are getting pretty sick of having specific beloved characters, race change, gender change, sexuality change, in all forms of different media, from films to TV to comic books to whatever it may be. Yeah, they're getting pretty sick of it. And you doing that, you as in Marvel, whoever, whichever company, doing that and then turning around and wondering why people aren't accepting your race change, gender change, sexuality change, etc., should be pretty apparent. But it's you that have invaded these spheres and then gone, nice club you got here. Let's just all change it to go alongside our ideology now. And then you wonder why you get backlash. And I'm not talking the WWF pay-per-view. And the MCU's latest series, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, is no different. If anything, it's actually worse. Oh. She-Hulk Attorney at Law is a half-hour, geez, it felt like a lifetime, legal comedy where Jennifer Walters, a lawyer and cousin to Bruce Banner, juggles, she ain't got anything to juggle, her legal career and her newfound superpowered persona. Oh my God! While the show's premiere was largely met with positive reviews, again, let me just pause here. This is interesting because they're talking about the mainly positive reviews. Let's just jump to Broken Tomatoes, to Fake Tomatoes. It's showing an 85% rating with the critics. Not 72% with the audience. Okay. But we know that Rotten Tomatoes is a fake site. We know that Rotten Tomatoes themselves have intervened multiple times to change, to wipe off scores, ratings, etc. that they deem has been review bombed. I mean, they don't do anything if it's review bombed to a high score, but I believe that Rotten Tomatoes, it's owned by the new, it's Warner, so whatever, Warner, Paramount, whatever it fucking is. So they've got a vested interest in making sure that big company shows have decent review scores that people go see. It's in their best interests. But they clamp down on low scores, never clamp down on high scores. And in actual fact, some scores just remain rooted and never change. Star Wars. Cough. For some reason. So if the critics are giving this a good score, then why is this article so consumed with the 1-star reviews that it's received on IMDb? Now, this is just my opinion on this, but there's a big thing here. You see, IMDb doesn't split its scores between paid shills, access media, and customers, actual bona fide customers. So this is why they're up in arms. Even though it's got an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, they're up in arms because critics can't really influence this score because it's fully aggregated with everything. And they know that critics are liars. They know that they are manipulators. They know that it is in their best interest for Access Media to get their free screenings, to get their free merchandise and all the little gifts that they get sent to them, to get their access to interviews and all that kind of stuff. They know that they put out lying reviews a lot of the time, particularly when it comes to these massive companies. When it comes to indie movies, unless that indie movie is pushing a specific political ideology, then they got no reason to, because they have nothing to gain from it. So they will likely pump out something which is more akin to what they actually think. So let's also talk about bombing, review bombing. Now, these are obviously two massive extremes here, because 25%, a quarter of this whole review process, gave it a 10 out of 10, can't get any better. This is the best it will ever get. And 34% gave it a 1 out of 10. This is the worst of the worst. This is just dog shit. Hey, both Jane Theory and I gave it a 1 out of 10. Never mind 5. Well, this is a 1 out of 10. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. But it was trash. It wasn't entertainment. It was intersectional feminist crap. Written by intersectional feminists that are playing the victim card when life has never been better for them ever in the whole of history. But they have to be victimized somehow. Oh my God, I have to have something to whinge and moan about being a fucking woman. Well, is it no wonder that you get a reaction like this? And I tell you why you do get a 1 out of 10 review bombing, if that's what you want to call it. It's because this is a direct reaction to mainstream media shill liars. Because people who want to go to websites, who want to go to film channels and see a review and be like, okay, I believe that, I trust that, don't feel that anymore. They feel that they're being lied to and manipulated to for your own benefit. So the only way that they have to react back to this is to go, right, we're going to give you the flat out lowest of the low. Because this actually gets a reaction. We're having to review bomb this because you won't do your job correctly. Because you will just lie and take fucking inch after inch of mainstream corporation cock to serve yourself and not the people that you should be serving. And this is why games media is dead. This is why lots of mainstream media are dead. News is dead. This is 24-hour news, 24 hours a day, every single day, 365 days a year. Guess what? Everything is bad. Everyone's dying. You're gonna die. You should be scared. Live in fear. Come back to see how much you have to live in fear. That's all we get nowadays. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Do you know what? When you go out that door, when you go out your front door and you slam it shut, or, and then your neighbors go, why did you slam the door? And he's just like, I'm sorry, it's the wind. Anyway, that's irrelevant right now. You go out your front door, you shut your front door, and you go outside. Guess what? Life's pretty fucking good. Particularly for us here in the West, life's really good. You go around the place, you visit places. This life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. But we come back here and we turn on the tinterwebs and everything has to be bad. Everything has to be pushed towards your own political ideology, your own political agenda. Oh, you're this color, so you're bad. What the fuck did I do? Well, you're now a collective. Individualism no longer exists. You're a collective. And we will treat you like a collective. Well, I'm not. I'm a pretty decent human being. And all of this pathetic pettiness over a TV. Look how serious they're writing this. It's a fucking TV show. Fuck off. But then you could say, well, why do you get so wound up about it, Az? Why do you get so annoyed about it? Because these used to be fun places to be. Going to the cinema and watching a Marvel movie used to be fun. Picking up a comic and reading a story used to be fun. But now it's have all these ideologues come in with their fucking filth and their agendas and their degeneracy. And then they turn around and go, we are right. We are the virtuous. We are correct. And if you differ from us in any way, shape, or form, then you are the lowest of the low. You're an ist, you're a phobe, you're a white this supremacist, you're a Yahtzee. You're all these kind of things, and it's pathetic. Boo fucking who? A dog shit show got a dog shit score from people that did it on purpose because you can't do your fucking job correctly. Get over it. See you in the next video. Bye for now.